Hello everyone, welcome to the second week of the chapter I have started. The chapter name is Charts in MS Excel, which is from your book, which is the third chapter from your book, Computer World 7. Many of you have got the book, many of you haven't. So that's why every week I'm sending the PDF along with the lesson plans, whatever I'm sending. Now the thing is, last week we discussed about what are the components of the chart, right? What is legend, what is grid line, data label, data table, right? Those who have watched the videos, I can tell that they know what I'm talking about. Formatting the chart or editing the chart, moving the chart, changing the layout, what is the chart title, what is axis title, everything I discussed last week, right? About the grid line, about the spark lines, every single thing I have discussed last week. Now, why I am every time saying that I have discussed this last week? Because I have got the news that not everyone is watching the videos. That's why not everyone is able to know which chapter I'm going through right now. This is a very fun chapter, or this is a very fun topic which we are going through right now, right? Excel. You should learn about Excel because that will help you in near future. That's why I'm requesting every one of you to, it's just a small video, right? You can just sit back and look at the video and practice in your computer if you have any. If you don't have any, you just go through the parts or go through the steps I am saying and read those parts as well in the book. If you have the PDF, you have the book, then go through that, right? Now, we were supposed to discuss about the type of the charts today, right? See, Excel provide us with different type of chart. To understand them, consider the table shown. Now, this table, which you can see again, this table we are going to rely upon. Okay, we are going to do all the charts depending on this table. Now, what is bar chart? The first type of the chart. A bar chart displays the data in the form of long rectangular rods. See, these are the long rectangular rods which are called bars of different heights. See, this is a height, this is a height, this is the same height, both of those two. This is also a height and this is another height. So these are of different height, displayed either vertically or horizontally. Why this line is said, while if this line is written, you will understand within 5 minutes actually, because I am going to tell that, because that is also a type of chart. Okay, now in the chart the categories are organized vertically. These are the categories and this is the vertical shape. Okay, see, the categories in this table are reading as a hobby, traveling as a hobby, sports as a hobby, painting as a hobby, and dancing as a hobby. So those type or those categories are organized vertically, right? And the values like 25, 30, 32, 27, the values are displayed horizontally. Understood? Now, the data displayed on the bar may include various type of informations as we read last time. I will not repeat whatever I have discussed in the last video, because you can go through and check them once more. Okay, so that you can revise upon them. The information displayed through a bar chart helps user to analyze the data and to reach conclusions quickly and easily. See, looking at this chart, you can easily say that traveling is the highest chosen hobby, right? In this table. Now, in this table, you have to compare, but here you can just look at it and tell that the traveling is the highest chosen hobby. Now, you can clearly see it's written Society A is colored as blue and Society B is colored as red brick or red rectangular shape. Now, traveling in Society A is more chosen than Society B, and the least chosen in Society A is dancing, and the least chosen in Society B is painting. So looking at this, you can easily say, even if you don't know how to read a chart, you can easily tell from this chart. That's why it helps, see it's written here, it's help user to analyze the data and reach conclusions quickly and easily, right? This chart compares the hobbies in the people of society A in blue and society B in red, that we already know. Now the next chart is line chart. Looking at the chart, you will find it very difficult, but it's very easy. I'll tell you what to do. You just have to put the points. Okay, you just have to put the points. In case of society A, we are using the blue line or blue color. In case of society B, we are using the red color, right? In case of society A, where the reading number is given here, that's 25, and society B is 30. So you have to put 25 in case of reading in society A and 30 in case of reading in society B. And after that, you have to put the traveling hobbies numbers, which is more than, I think, in case of society B, which is more than 25, maybe 27 or 26 maybe. Let's see, what is it? Yes, 27 in society B. And here it's more than 30 but lesser than 35. So you have to put the points, and after putting all the points, you just have to stretch the lines. You just have to connect the points. Okay. Now it is a most basic type of chart and is used to depict related information. It is created connecting a series of data points together with a line. I told you about connection. This type of chart is often used to plot changes in the data over a period of time, such as changing the fuel prices over a period of year or something like that. Usually, come here, okay? Usually in a line chart, category is plotted along the horizontal line. See, in this bar chart, the categories were chosen or written in the vertical side, right? In this line chart, the categories are written in the horizontal line, horizontal x-axis, and data is plotted as individual points along the vertical axis, which is this one, or you can say y-axis. A line chart is preferred when there are, see this is a nice question, when the line charts are preferred over other charts, right? A line chart is preferred when there are many data points or when the data trends are important. When there are many data points or the data trends are important. Okay. Now I am reading it through the books page. You can easily understand which page is this because I have sent you the PDF and you might also have the book. I am reading from the book and you will also read from the book once you are done so that you can revise it. Okay. Revision is very important. Now for the next part, we have column chart. See, this is similar to bar chart. No, that's why 5 minutes ago I said there are two charts. You can draw it horizontally or you can draw it vertically. Now this is one of the most commonly used chart in which the data is represented in the form of vertical bars. Last one was horizontal bars. Now it is similar to a bar chart, but the bars are placed vertically in this type of chart. In this type of chart, the bars are placed vertically. And the last type of chart, what was it? Wait. The bars were placed horizontally, right? So, let's go to the next one. Generally, categories are organized along the horizontal axis. Horizontal axis as in this one, x-axis, and the values along the vertical axis. Each data point in a series is represented by a column that rises from the x-axis. প্রত্যেকটা data point একটা series এ represent হবে এমন column দিয়ে যেটা x-axis থেকে rise করবে. See, rises from the x-axis. A column chart is used to show changes in data over a period of time or to illustrate the comparisons between different data types. And mostly আমরা bar chart use করি যখন খুব normal মানুষদের বোঝাতে হবে. See, when we learn a lot about charts and then we are discussing about charts, we can easily understand which chart and what is the point, what is the label, what is the legend, everything. Now in this case, when we don't know, when people who don't know about Excel, we use this kind of chart, bar chart, be it horizontal, be it vertical, because that is very much easy to use. A column chart is preferred when a height of individual points is more important than the trend in the series. Okay. Now various subtype of column charts are available in Excel 2010. What are the various subtype? মানে সবকটা bar chart ই কিন্তু তারই আবার subtype আছে, like cylinder bar chart. Okay. Now this is cylinder bar chart. Cylinder এর মতো দেখতে, তোমরা cylinder shape টা I think জানো. And then there is cone chart, cone bar chart. You have already seen cone, ice cream cone, of course. And then there is pyramid type. তোমরা pyramid আর দেখো এটা একটু বড় করছি দাও. See, this is pyramid type, right? And this is difference টা বুঝতে পারছো, এটা গোল and এটা pyramid এর মতো shape আছে. This is pyramid type column chart. Now the next chart is pie chart. The pie chart is a nice looking chart which is not very easy to understand. Now a pie chart displays data in the form of a circle that is divided into sectors. Sector বা division এ ভাগ করা হয়. Each sector represents a data value and the size of each sector is proportional to the value it represents. Let's go to the chart once. দেখো এটা দেখলে পরিষ্কার বুঝতে পারছো, traveling is most chosen. সবচেয়ে ছোট কোনটা? এটা, and that is reading or dancing. Yes, dancing, because reading is this one. Understand the color very, because all shades of blue are used, that's why. See, এটা dancing and this is reading, right? Now violet is painting and তারপরে আছে sports. So see, looking at this, you can barely say the sports or reading, which one is more preferred, right? So একটু problem হয় other than compared to bar charts or maybe আরেকটা যেটা পড়লাম আমরা, that is line chart, but still খুব সুন্দর use হয় if you know it. Now hence all the sectors are summed up together to make it a full circle. In a pie chart, data is plotted for a single data series. Pie charts are used in advertising and mass media. Okay. Now next ঠিক pie chart এর মতোই দেখতে আরেকটা আছে which is called donut chart. Now pie chart এ সোসাইটি A আর সোসাইটি B দুটো আলাদা পাই চার্ট থাকবে, ঠিক আছে? এখানে একটা দেখিয়েছে না, এটা সোসাইটি A, আরেকটা কি করেছে সোসাইটি B এর যেটা ওটা ডোনাট চার্টে দেখিয়েছে। না a donut chart is functionally identical to a pie chart. ওটা অনেকটা পাই চার্টের মতোই, বাট ভেতরটা দেখো সোসাইটি A, এই যে রিংটা ইটস আ রিং আর দিস ইজ আ সার্কেল, রাইট? এই যে ভেতরের রিংটা হচ্ছে সোসাইটি A, বাইরের রিংটা হচ্ছে সোসাইটি B. Now the difference is that unlike a pie chart, a donut chart may contain more than one data series. It displays data as percentage of wholes, just as pie chart. Okay, each ring of a donut chart represents a one data series. যেমন এই রিংটা হচ্ছে সোসাইটি A data series, এই রিংটা সোসাইটি B এর data series. The category groups or series group are represented by individual donut slices. প্রত্যেকটা এই যে স্লাইস আছে এখান থেকে ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল স্লাইস, এগুলো এইটার সাথে এটা কম্পেয়ার করতে যেও না, এই গ্রিনটার মধ্যে এই গ্রিনটা আর এই রেডটা কম্পেয়ার করবে না। এই যদি if you are comparing this ring, you will compare this ring only. The category groups and series groups are represented by individual donut slices as a percentage of the sum of all the values in the data series. Okay, now area chartটাকে না একটুখানি think it as line chart. এই যে লাস্টের যে এই চার্টটা পড়লাম লাইন চার্ট, think it as this, but আমরা এখানে জাস্ট এটাকে এরকম ফাঁকা না রেখে কালার করে দিচ্ছি। Okay, you will just imagine the area chart as a part of line chart, but এখানে লাইন হিসেবে করছে আর এখানে যতটা লাইন বাকি থাকছে মানে এই যে রেডের এই যে জায়গাটা পুরোটা আমরা রেড করে দেবো, আর এই জায়গাটা ফাঁকাটা যেটা রেডের উপরে এই জায়গাটা থাকবে ব্লু। Let's go to this. See, an area chart is usually to display the quantitative data graphically. It is based on a line chart, but the area between the axis and the lines is filled with different colors. যেটা আমি বললাম। This colorful and visual display distinguishes data more clearly. Users can also plot one series one top of another, যেটা এখানে করা আছে already. It is mainly used for representing sales and production figures. Okay, sales and production figures are user. Now this one is called 3D surface chart. It's a very difficult one. It creates a three-dimensional view of data. It shows a three-dimensional surface that connects all set of data points. Unlike the other chart, colors in the surface chart are used to distinguish values, not each data series. এই যে লাইনটা গেছে সোসাইটি A এর জন্য, the next line has gone for society B. Now this represent the datas, not the data series. A topographic map is an example of 3D surface chart which is the same color represents the same range of values. Okay, the topographic map. Now the next one is components of chart, which we have already discussed about. The one thing I want to tell you that you can easily use 3D surface chart or donut chart or area chart. That's entirely up to you. Why? Because you are only writing the table. Creating the chart is totally Excel's work. Excel will do that for you. I have told you last day, right? You have now, after Excel creates the chart, you can edit the chart, like you can change the color, or you can change the grid lines, or you can change any components of the chart. Anything, the x-axis color, the x-axis title, the grid lines, or the legends, or the data table, anything, whatever you want. Now that is depending on you, but creating the chart you don't have to bother about. That's why even if you don't know how to use a 3D surface chart, you can easily make the 3D surface chart, no matter how hard it is. You can easily make the area chart or donut chart, but in case of pie chart, only one circle will represent only one data series. You need another circle, here it's not present, to represent another data series, which is in this case society B. Okay, and in donut chart it's the same thing, but it just uses a ring instead of using a circle. Now the inner circle in this case is society A and the outer circle is society B. And of course there are legends present in every chart. Okay, so for today, till this. Now the next week I will solve the exercise, of course, and I will not solve until you solve it. So this week's homework will be to solve the exercises in your copy. If you have any kind of doubt, do write me back, and while copying the question answers, you will write the full question and then only write the answer. Okay, you don't have to write the options given. If which chart will be the most effective in comparing tuition fee for private and public school? If it's bar chart, if it's pie chart, whatever. If the answer is bar chart, you will write answer bar chart. Okay, and in this case you don't have to write the hints, you will just complete and you will write it in full sentence, no short questions, because I'm not going to check it. Okay, it's better that everything should be there. Once the school reopens, I will check every single thing in your copy and I'll check that. Okay, then in case of true and false, you have to write whatever false is there or whatever true is there, but after writing the full sentence. Now if any of the answer is false, you have to write what is true for that statement. Okay, match the following. You will not crisscross, মানে এখান থেকে spark line থেকে এখানে টেনে দিলে, no. You will write it, the column A in the left hand side, and you will write the perfect match for the column B with the column A in the right hand side. Okay, answer the following, I will write. You don't have to write answer the following, I will write that for you, and you can learn it and then write it. That will be better, but if you want to copy it, you will copy, that's fine. And after that we will do this, because I promised you people we will do all the activities together in 1, 2, 3, right, for 1, 2, 3 chapters. So this is all for today. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of your family, take care of yourself. Goodbye for today. Learn the lesson properly. If you have not learned the last one, please go through it again and again so that you don't lag behind. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.